What's up, my peoples? It is your boy AMG here, back again with another review of My Hero Academia. It has just dropped chapter 223 titled Cockroach. Now, this episode, this chapter, I don't know why I always say episode, I always do that. Anyway, this chapter was very dialogue heavy. It was really more of the day in the life of the villains. And we see that they start the chapter back off where it was last week when Shigaraki was fighting Giganto. Now they're still fighting him. They've been fighting him for a month. It's been a month since the doctor said, if you can get his loyalty, then I will be behind you. Now the doctor has gave them some slight support, but gave him the bare minimum because he has not achieved the goal that the doctor has set for him. But they still haven't beat Giganto either. They have been doing right now is combat for 44 hours with him in I think 33 minutes, and then every 3 hours they take a break and sleep, and they go back and fight him. But Giganto is only putting his focus on Shigaraki, and he is not. Sorry, man, that was itchy. He is not going to fight anybody else. So when everybody else leaves, he will still be trying to fight him, so he could switch out with people, and he doesn't care. Now Giganto, he has ate or slept or anything, so they might actually beat him by laying down, like weighing him down, like wearing him down, just beating him up, because he's not eating, he's not sleeping, he's not doing anything. And we all know he is a modified, just kind of like the Nomus, but he is still a person, more of a person than the other people. So he's probably still gets sleepy and hungry and all that. Now, we see that Shigaraki is just happy about it. And we hear like small funny comments from like Toga saying it looks like the future king is getting his ass whooped and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay. And then we just see the crew just laying around just talking, and he's still, I don't know why Shigaraki's so happy about that. It's just, I think last chapter just sparked something under him where he had a newfound goal since his master is gone, and he didn't really know where he was going to go from that point. So with this newfound goal of wanting to be, I guess, king, it just gave him, rekindled his, fight really, but in a kind of a different, slightly different direction. Now, this episode, they all find out that Jiren, the, broker that was helping them, he got kidnapped by the Liberation Army. We found this out last chapter, but they just found it out this chapter. Now they contacted them and is like, yo, you need to do what we say or we won't give you back. We won't give him back to you guys. Either you fall at our feet and join us, or we're going to call the superheroes on you to come get you. And I'm like, yo, that's wild. And you know what's crazy? They haven't seen on the news, the superheroes, or the villains, they didn't know anything about it. They didn't know he got kidnapped because it's been all over the news. They've been dismembering the zoo, cutting up body parts and leaving clothes and stuff in every location that the villains have been. And they didn't know because they weren't watching TV. And I'm wondering, did Dabi know? Because he probably didn't either. Even though he's been out and he hasn't been really with the group. So maybe he did, maybe he didn't. And we actually get to see that the Liberation Army is actually all in society. They have hundreds of thousands of, soldiers waiting around in Japan, and I guess just waiting to attack. And they're dressed as normal citizens. So it makes me wonder, what is the ratio between, I guess, normal humans and kind of mutants? Like, I want to say it's kind of like X-Men. Like, really, this is really an X-Men thing. I would like to see, at some point, this is kind of off topic, but see how it all carried over, like how people started getting powers, because I'm pretty sure the story would be kind of written like how X-Men was, where it got to a point where people just started to enjoy, like, love them. Because we already know in, like, comic book, like, areas, there's some superheroes that they hate and there's some superheroes they like. Like, they'll all be like, oh, Avengers. The regular people be like, oh, Avengers. But they do not like the X-Men because they're mutants. But they all have powers, so it doesn't really make a difference. And they're all humans, so it's stupid to me. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, this chapter is really weird. And then we find out the heads, the 5 heads of the company. We have the number 1, which we already know as Destroyo, which is, well, his name is Restroyo, which is Destroyo's son. And he's part of, the lifestyle support company. Then we have another lady called Kizuki Chasto. I'm not even sure how to say that. And she's Shueisha Inc. That's interesting. I knew Shueisha was bad. Yeah. Then we have another dude. He looks like a pretty boy. He kind of looks like a Tony Stark type. His name is Hidente Koyuki. And he is the Shinjiriki party. I know I did not say that right. So, and then we have another dude that's Kizaku Tomoyasu. And he is the Feel Good Inc. And the funniest part about this Feel Good Inc. people, they look like the Gorillas. If you guys have ever heard of the band, or if you watched like Cartoon Network back in the day, when like Ed and Eddie and all that stuff was on, and they used to play music videos, there was a band called the Gorillas, and they have a song called Feel Good Inc. And in the background of that little shot, he kind of looks like the dude who was the front man of the Singers, and then the guy in the back looks like the big black guy, like just his own rendition of the big black dude who was in the band, who was a rapper. Like, it's kind of funny. But they're telling them to fly at their feet. I really wonder what they're gonna do. It's very interesting to me. Like, is he gonna go and try to get his friend back, or what is gonna go on? You guys, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Like the video if you like the video, and subscribe, because I do videos on My Hero every week. Remember, anime, manga, gaming is all that. And I'm out. Peace, people.